They called me the other day about Charleston White. They wanted Charleston White to fight
You're gonna drop
Lil
dead.
Bootsy.
You're gonna drop dead in the middle of that ring.
But I said, nah, you should let him.
Bootsy and Charleston White.
I said, yo, Bootsy will whoop Charleston White.
Do you think there's really a guy in Dubai who's offering Lil Durk $50 million to fight 6ix9ine? Or you think that was made up?
Definitely.
$50 million. Yeah, I mean, I could see it.
Well, a year and a half ago, they were up to $20 million.
Right.
When I tried to get the Blueface fight. Actually, $15 million. They were 5. He wanted 20.
6ix9ine versus Dirk's about as big as it gets, right? I mean, there might be a few that are bigger, but that would be about as big as it gets. For you, 6ix9ine turned it down in the DMs, but for you as his manager, would you advise him to take that? I
don't manage 6ix9ine.
You don't? What is it?
I do business with 6ix9ine.
Okay.
So if you had a proposal for him, I can call 6ix9ine and get it to him direct. He'll yes or no me. If it's yes, then I'll send it to the proper channels, get my cut, he gets his cut, and that's it.
You think Dirk would whoop 6ix9ine?
I don't know. I would, if I had to bet my money on somebody. See, this is the thing. 6ix9ine crazy enough to go on there and rumble.
Right. He has less to lose.
Dirk gonna outbox him.
Dirk's at the top of his career.
Yeah, Dirk's going to outbox him. If 6ix9ine get a lucky one in, you know what? 6ix9ine wouldn't even have to win. If he can just stun Dirk one time, Dirk could whoop 6ix9ine's ass the rest of the fight. And no, only thing people gonna talk about is that lucky punch.
Right.
And 6ix9ine knows that.
You ever see 6ix9ine come out of the show and he's jumping up and down with the legs going crazy?
That's what I'm saying.
I've never seen that sort of athleticism from Dirk.
Now imagine first round, 6ix9ine comes out the corner with that energy, a flurry at Dirk, right? And Dirk maybe wasn't ready for it. And you know, he catches Dirk 2-3 times, bam, 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 and Dirk drops him. Nobody's gonna give a shit about nothing else but that.
Right.
6ix9ine knows that.
Yeah.
He knows that. Long as I can get a few good ones in, that's it.
Yeah. But 6ix9ine said, let's fight for free in the hotel room.
He's serious in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
If Dirk popped up down there and said, let's go, he's going to meet him in the room.
6ix9ine could probably use $50 million, though, right?
Yeah, anybody can.
Everybody could use $50 million.
Use $50 million.
Yeah.
You know.
Is he bringing in a lot of money these days?
Yep.
From
Still
what?
Still get about $500,000 a show.
$500,000 a show. How often is he doing shows?
Whenever he does a lot of them overseas. So 6ix9ine, he's probably doing about, at least he's going to do 10 shows a year. Then it's all the little shit that goes on around that you don't see in other countries.
You got a case of Gene energy drinks at your crib?
Nuh-uh.
What happened to Gene? What happened to the NFTs?
I told you NFTs was bullshit.
Yeah,
I said,
I still
what the
got
fuck
one.
is an NFT?
Still got a $150,000 NFT.
And what is it worth?
I think we bought it for like 150, and it's still about that. It's like 140, 150, some shit like that.
So how do you get your money out of it?
You list it. You put it up for sale on the NFT marketplace.
What made it worth 150?
It's one of these old school ones, the crypto punks. It's like very early. Jay-Z had one as his Twitter picture for a while.
So your NFT was up on Jay-Z's?
No, but Jay-Z was repping one of the much more rare, much more expensive NFTs. Because like at a certain point, you remember how Eminem got a Bored Ape. Like they were doing all this shit to like promote all these different NFTs by basically putting it alongside celebrities.
Who's a better rapper? Who's more popular, NBA or Lil Durk?
Who's more popular? Well, Dirk sells more, so let's just throw that out there. Who makes better music? I don't know. I just listened to the Youngboy album. I wasn't really grabbed by too many of the songs. Kind of feels like a lot of the songs sound exactly the fucking same. I don't know. I gotta listen to like a new Dirk project. Like Youngboy's more musical. Dirk is more of like a really good drill rapper. Whereas Youngboy's like taking more chances. It's kind of hard for me to say, honestly. Who you a bigger fan of?
I like both of them. I know both of them. But NBA, I'm gonna lean towards NBA.
Okay.
But I like this new song that Dirk has.
Right.
What is it? J. Cole? Who's it?
Oh, that Dirk song with J. Cole, which is interesting because Bootleg Kev just went viral for basically saying that Dirk has never had a real hit. Which, if you think about it, there's a lot of truth to that. He's never had like that crazy blockbuster hit. When you look at that song, it sounds like a fucking gospel record. They got this really catchy hook on it. You got J. Cole on it. It's like they're doing everything possible to make
no, bro.
a huge Dirk record right there, right?
Neck and neck on Spotify.
Right now.
Dirk's a million up.
Well, Dirk released one song last night. Youngboy released a whole project.
But this is the thing with Youngboy. He don't market shit. He just throw it out.
Yeah.
I think if Youngboy allowed the label, gave them their little 21 to 30 days of setup time, the numbers would be different.
Youngboy's behaving like a goddamn tweaker on Twitter and whatnot.
What do you mean? You gotta come.
Just
You gotta be a little
screaming into the camera.
Hold on, you
He's
gotta
just-
be a little. See, you can't do that
What?
because tweakers is what y'all do, and Youngboy's not a tweaker.
I'm not
That's
saying
his
he's
energy.
actually smoking meth
That's
or
his
anything. I'm just
energy,
saying
though.
he's kind of behaving erratically. It's kind of out there.
That's always been his energy.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
always. You don't remember like that's.
But it feels like
always
something
energy.
has kind of changed.
Who?
He's calling Dirk out by name on Twitter over and over and over. You remember when he was doing this whole Stop the Violence campaign, like
Yo.
very recently?
Yeah,
He had a Billboard article that was like, oh yeah, and we were all getting into it. I remember I did a Mr. Fab interview and we're sitting there talking about how Youngboy is changing up his shit and how he doesn't want beef anymore. He doesn't want to be on all this violent shit. And now here we are.
No,
We were praising him for turning another cheek.
yeah, he was saying like.
Turns
even
out
his
it was all
music-
cap. Yeah.
I don't think it was cap.
Well, he's really threatening Dirk on social
Well, that's
media.
an
and stuff.
individual.
Right.
That doesn't mean because he was talking about like his fans, like the type of music he was putting out. He was kind of like starting to feel some way about it.
Right.
But I think, you know what? I blame academics for this shit, bro.
And he's all up in
Fuck
it.
that. Let's get into it. Academics started this shit.
Because he said that Dirk and
He
Youngboy has
said
squashed the
Dirk
beef.
and Youngboy squashed the beef.
Right.
Now, yeah, granted, they've already had their problems,
Uh-huh.
right? But it looked to me like they was kind of like, you know, I'm going to respect your space, you respect mine, cool. You didn't hear anything.
Right.
When academics came and said NBA Youngboy and Dirk squashed their beef, it forces one of them to say, no, the fuck we didn't. So then when one responds, if the other one doesn't say anything, it starts to look like in the eyes of the people, oh, you're a little punk, you scared or whatever. So then Dirk responds, I just don't stream on YouTube, some shit.
Right.
So then now NBA responds. Academic started. For this one, Academic needs his ass whooped. That's my brother. I fuck with him.
Who should
He
whoop
need
his ass?
whooped.
Everyone involved?
Nope, because they would really try to hurt him.
Okay.
They really try to hurt him.
But
I
you think Youngboy deserves a fade?
No. I think we should let Wallow whoop Academic's ass.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.